You know, I had to wait like 15 minutes before I put this t-shirt on today.
Why?
I have no fucking idea why, but Benny decided to launch onto me and claw this. This kid doesn't ever scratch me. He doesn't ever whine. He doesn't ever try to bite me. It's been years and years since he was a little kitten. He was trying to figure it out. I mean, he was just a kid back then. He was trying to figure it out. Today, I literally put my jeans on. I was going to reach for my shirt, and he just jumped up on me and clawed like in an aggressive way, clawed the shit out of me. And I started bleeding. I had 2 marks right here, and I was like, well, I'm not going to put my Eat Shit Derek t-shirt on and get blood stains on it.
Good luck with showers.
Oh, it's going to sting tomorrow. But
Did you challenge him in a
Kung Fu match?
No, I just locked him I locked his ass in the garage. Guys, if they call us a breeze, it's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. There's only one way to do it. So let's get to it. Let's go! Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for They Call Us a Breeze. That is Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. Live in the Tiger Cage. Episode 176. This one for December the 5th, the year of our Lord, 2024. God, it is December 5th, guys.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me right now?
Pretty fast, man.
Get your shopping in, folks.
Oh, I tell you, speaking of
And
getting
you know, if you got to get a couch or any kind of bedding or furniture for your
van,
for
my van
bedroom or your bedroom or your living room.
What about my cargo van?
Where you want to go to shop? Where's the best place to shop?
We all know it.
Well,
if you need any
we all
furniture
know
out
it.
there,
We all know it. This is the best place to get your home furnishings.
Where black people and white people buy furniture.
that is right, guys. It is They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, sitting up here live in the Tiger Cage every Thursday, right around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys can catch us live on YouTube every Thursday, right around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But, of course, if you can't catch us live, you can catch us every Monday, wherever you get your podcast drip. And make sure you guys are going out to tigercagemedia.com. That way you can get all the merchandise and buy all the stuff for your loved ones. Christmas is coming, so you do your shopping now. And we're still giving that very sweet deal of 35% off orders of what is it, $100 or more or something like that? I don't fucking remember. It's actually probably a better deal than that. It's been so long.
We don't need to know the numbers.
I don't want the numbers. I'm just saying
We just feel the heart.
There's some really cool stuff on there. If you want to, if your boyfriend, girls, ladies, if you're out there listening right now,
don't know.
your boyfriend loves Step Brothers. He's a huge fan of it.
Yeah.
You can go out and get him a shirt of Step Brothers that says "Eat Shit, Derek," and he's gonna know what it means, and he might even cry when he sees that gift and opens that gift.
And then you can buy 5 other T-shirts and get 35% off.
Yes. So yeah, exactly. And I'm just very proud. We had a long afternoon. We got here a little early. We were doing some work, but we're sitting in our seats where we belong, and we're here to do episode 176 of They Call Us the Breeze. And we love you. You know, I went into the weed store.
Wait, is there a bell that we should turn off? I hear right now. Is there a
Ding,
little?
ding, ding, ding,
Wait.
ding,
Okay, get back to class.
That bell?
ding,
No, that's the wrong bell.
ding, ding,
Ring that little
ding,
bell.
ding,
Ring that little bell,
ding,
baby.
ding,
Yeah, I went to the weed store today on my way in. You know, I haven't had weed for 2 days. You know, that's kind of a tragic scenario, but you know, we've been making do. We bought a bottle of Jack Daniels. You know, that calms the nerves just the same. And so today I was like, all right, you know, usually I pick up on a Thursday on my way in. Went in today, walked in, and louder than any music I've ever heard them playing in the lobby, they were playing fucking Ozzy Black Sabbath Greenleaf.
How were the people that work there?
All right now. There was nobody in the lobby, and it was just pumping, and it was fucking Greenleaf. And I went, the dude, you walk in, and there's always a dude, and he's just like, hey, man, what's up? And you're like, what's up? And he's like, you picking up or you dropping off? No, he didn't say that. He goes, you picking up or you doing...
I got a delivery. I go around the back. I got 3 pallets.
Remy's like, I got
are you
some
picking
video
up
tapes.
or are you walking in? And I'm like, picking up because I already placed my online order. I have to give him my MMU license, my medical marijuana. I think Adam Sandler said marijuana once, so that's where I get that from. Oh, smoke your marijuana. It's time for Hanukkah. It probably is about time for Hanukkah. Anyway, so and then I just sit down and I as I'm receiving my license back from the dude, I laughed out loud because I realized they were playing Greenleaf by Black Sabbath really loud, which is a song about weed. And I was just like, holy shit. And he didn't
know.
He didn't say anything. Either he didn't know or he didn't think my giggle was.
How old do you think he was?
My age, maybe 2-3 years younger, but
maybe you didn't know.
But I like to think of myself as a little bit more of a collector in classic rock music, and I might be in on the know a little bit more than kids my age. Some kids my age as far as classic rock goes. So I was like, Greenleaf, that's Black Sabbath. That's a song about weed, and it's playing in the fucking corporate weed store right now. That's pretty cool.
That reminds me of the conversation I overheard at the workplace. How people come in smelling like bud. Like
I've said it on the show before. I smoke it. I don't like to smell it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a little weird.
It's offensive, dude. And please just,
and also if you're going into and you have a server,
a restaurant. If you're going into a restaurant and people within a 10-foot radius of you are trying to eat their meal, you don't need to be smelling like weed.
But also, if you are reeking of weed, 80% of those servers smoke weed, and they don't do it post shift or pre-shift, and they go ahead. Well, they do it definitely post-shift.
Oh, you saying it might trigger the server?
So it might trigger the server to be like, whoa,
fuck, I wish I had a joint right now. Oh, man. Now I'm getting agitated. Now I'm getting agitated, and now I need to go smoke some weed.
Walk out to my car, and now that's 5 hours from now.
It's a very good point. It's a very valid point, Ryan.
Frustrated because you are now,
Yeah, but either way, I just thought it was very cool that Truly was blasting Greenleaf by Black Sabbath.
I'm trying to think of any kind of more suitable songs and scenarios. That's a great one. Greenleaf.
Well, they sell a brand called Sunshine.
So Casey
and they have played "I'm Walking on Sunshine" before while I was in there.
Okay,
so
all right.
they're being it's congruent.
I like that song only because of that movie.
Yeah.
What movie?
Eddie Murphy.
Oh.
Yeah, we've all talked about it.
Beverly Hills Cop.
So ladies and gentlemen out there,
if that doesn't
get some
you,
pep in your step,
absolutely. If that doesn't get pep in your step, no
you're dead.
song will.
You're dead. You're a dead man.
Dead. I mean,
you have no soul.
Yeah, it's like I'm walking. It's like that is the most. I don't know.
I think that's what you listen to when you wake up in the morning.
That's what he listens when no one's around. Speaking of green,
and I dance around the kitchen.
I went and saw Wicked Sunday. I finally got around to it. I mean, I know it's been out for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and everyone's talking about it. And I want to give my personal review on Wicked. I will say the movie was absolutely incredible. I'm just going to say that right there.
Now, we saw trailers, and I didn't know that was about The Wizard of Oz.
Well, it's a prequel to The Wizard of Oz, and it's been on Broadway for 20-something years. Probably 20 at least.
It can't be a prequel.
And I saw it at Mahaffey or Straz. Now I'm leaning more towards Straz, but I've been telling people Mahaffey for the past week.
It was, Straz is in Tampa.
But I think I saw it at Straz, and I saw it like 15 years ago.
It's a play.
And it's a musical. Yes, not a play. There's the difference. Play and a musical are different.
But they're on a stage.
And it's a musical, and man, oh man, I remember walking out of that musical with a former girlfriend of mine who kind of dragged me.
Were you walking on sunshine?
She kind of dragged me into it, and she's like, "We're gonna go see this musical, and I want you to see it because I like musicals." And she knew that. I'm not huge on musicals. I'm very dumb when it comes to musicals, but you love Grease, you definitely love Sound of Music, and I love Moulin Rouge. So, like those are three, big hitters for me. But outside of those three, I'm not really huge on them. But she knew I liked those three, especially Moulin Rouge. And she's like, we're going to go see this. And I went and saw it. And I remember like leaving the theater and being like, God, I hope they make a movie out of that soon. And it took them, 15 years after I saw
They
it
started writing
to make
COVID.
a movie.
I heard they started writing COVID.
Yeah, probably. And
and
finally,
me and Mom
15
saw
years
the
later,
trailer the other day, and I was like,
yeah.
I had no idea that was about the Wizard of Oz.
So it's
I
basically.
thought it was just I didn't think it was a witch thing. But
just for you, in the beginning of Wizard of Oz, there's Glinda, the Good Witch,
right,
and she comes out and she's like, "Follow
She's
the
like
yellow brick road."
She's like the Harvard,
Right.
right? She's like preppy.
But she's like in
Yeah,
pink.
she went
and
to Harvard.
But she's in pink, and she's like, "Follow the yellow brick road," and then you meet the Wicked Witch of the West.
who was a bitch.
Later, green skin.
Feet out and underneath that with
And
the
then-
red and white striped
well,
socks.
no.
Now, who in the hell wears
No,
red and white
Dad,
striped?
you're fucking up, because why would they? That the house falls on a different witch.
Right, the bad one.
No, the bad one shows up after the house falls.
I know, but her,
How could she be-
because her legs shrunk up underneath.
Her. That's her
When
sister.
that house fell, her legs shrunk.
I remember that, but that in the lore of Wicked, that's actually her sister. So in the beginning of Wicked, in the beginning of Wicked, the green-faced witch is like a teenager, and she has a handy-capable little sister.
Great word.
Handy-capable.
Yeah,
So,
So now I'm gonna
according
have
to
watch
the
it.
lore of Wicked, not Wizard of Oz, the house fell on the little sister that rode in a wheelchair. And that's why.
But in the
the
original
green
Wizard
one-
of Oz, her legs did get drawn
They
up.
do snail back. You're right.
Yes.
You are correct. But they say that that's her little sister that was wheelchair bound, basically from the start, and that she had to deal with all this, and that's what made her kind of in the movie.
Well,
No
it's kinda
spoil.
like
No spoilers at all in this, but
in Navy speak, that would be collateral
Wicked is
damage.
about Glinda, the little pink one,
And Brenda.
and
good one.
and
Glinda and Brenda.
Elphaba, the green one, the Wicked Witch,
Who?
rooming at
What'd you call her?
Elphaba. That's her name.
Really?
Yep. And it's about them like starting witch school together and being roommates. And then some shit starts happening with boys. You get those hormones going, that estrogen going. Some shit starts happening with boys.
So Wicked ain't just like Wizard of Oz.
And they're kind of like they start off like best friends, and then they start off like not liking each other because Glinda's a little bitch and she's a little prissy, pink dressed, little whatever, and the green one dressed in black, she's like, this girl's fucking crazy. And then they kind of start like becoming besties, and then something happens to where they're like, okay, go off, bestie. You go do your thing. I'm going to go do my thing. I'm going to be the good witch. You're going to go be the bad witch. We're going to do this shit. And then slam. And I should have predicted this, but slam, and everybody probably knows this is only part one. They're going to come out part two in a year. Okay? So great movie. I recommend everyone go out and see it. Ryan's girlfriend already went and saw it, so I don't know how he's going to get out to the theater on his own to see it, but I hope you see it
I think
someday.
I'm going to wait from it from a couch.
Yeah, but it is very good.
But I'm
A lot
also
of-
going to order Chili's Southwest egg rolls when I do so. Watch
because
it from
that's
my
what I
couch.
had before we did that.
I'll wait till
exactly.
it comes to where we
It
can
is
watch
worth
it.
a watch, gentlemen. It was very good, and the singing is incredible, and the just the videography coming from a director's standpoint, the videography is insane. It's just beautiful.
How would you know?
The soundtrack is incredible, but here's the problem. So, like, before any good movie, you want to go to Chili's. You got to get to
have
Chili's.
to.
Get your ass to Chili's. Get those Southwest egg rolls, right?
Gotta
What do
go
I
to
say?
Chili's.
You gotta go to Chili's, get them baby back ribs, do whatever you do. Well, so this was Sunday, and my date, she's like, let's go see the 7 o'clock, and I was like, perfect. The Bucs game will be over right then, and we can just roll into it. It wasn't over. So I'm sitting in the theater. So the Bucs played the Carolina Panthers, and man, it was a great fucking game, but it was close. And it had some heartstrings pulled. And I'm sitting in the theater and we're watching like the stupid screens that flash with trivia, and then it becomes the trailers for the opening movie. And I got the phone on my belly, and I'm trying to hide it with two hands, trying to screen it so it's not too bright. But I have a YouTube TV on, and I'm watching the end of the game because the game ran a little bit later than 7. And then I see this, and then I see that, and then I see this, and then it's, oh my God, it's overtime. And I'm like, holy, we're going to overtime. And the movie's starting right now. Fuck. So I put it in my pocket. Mayo's texting me like the whole time. He's like, oh my God, sorry, Remy. Wait, never mind, we have a chance. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? So the movie starts. The trailers are going. Everything's going. And when the movie actually starts, I put my phone in my pocket. And then the audio comes on, and it's fucked up. The audio of the movie in the theater is completely like, it's warbled. It's weird. And everyone starts jumping out of their fucking seats to go run to the box office and be like, hey, flag on the play. Like, we need, the audio's fucked up. Something's wrong with the audio. And I jump up too, and I go to, chase out, and a girl comes walking up, and she's like, I already told them we're good. They're going to fix it. It takes them like 10 minutes to fix it and get the movie back on. That bought me 10 minutes of the break before overtime and then overtime. So I'm like, thank the football gods. And I'm sitting here watching it. I watched the fumble. I watched what's Nelson is his name? Fucking yoke that dude up, punch out the ball. We get to fucking recover.
Did you watch the overtime?
And I start clapping. I start clapping in the theater. The screen is black. We're waiting on the movie to be restarted. I start clapping in the theater, and the dude on the other side of the girl I was with at the movie, we didn't know him. He's like, hey, dude, it's wicked. And I'm like, the fucking screen is black. And I just saw the Bucs recover a fucking fumble. Leave me alone. And then
he must have been in drama growing up. He must have been in drama in high school.
So then I wasn't able to see like Baker's final drive and the field goal that won it.
I will say, Baker does not need to go elect another coin toss for overtime in his life.
He got this one.
No, he didn't. He wasn't in there.
Mayo said
he sent up.
Oh, okay.
Mayo said
Bucs won the coin toss on text, so I didn't know. And he sent someone else
up, and I'm like, I was telling Danielle when I was watching, I go, oh wow, Baker's electing to sit on the bench because both
he thinks he's bad luck at this point
on the coin toss.
Okay,
and we won it.
That's fine. I'll let him sit out on coin toss. Guys, they call us the Breeds. It's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. We're going to take a quick little break. We'll be right back with some celebrity birthdays. Don't go anywhere.
And then for all you beautiful young people out there, guess that business.
Oh, we got some Guess That Business.
That hasn't been back for like 6 months.
It's been a long time.
But
so
I have some really good. I think Dad will love it. Maybe.
And, of course, our NFL picks at the end of the show. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We love you. Bye-bye.
Dark here, you know that I'm scared too. For some reason right now, of everything but you. Right now you're all that I recognize. You know I came here when I needed your soft voice. I needed to hear something. It sounded like an answer, and I wait here, and sometimes I get it's nothing I'll forget when the moon gets tired. You are stuck to me every day. Believe in what I am because it's all I have today. And tomorrow, who knows where we'll be. From here, I can hardly.
Well, hey guys, welcome back in. They call us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, sitting up here live in the Tiger Cage. Episode 176 of They Call Us the Breeze. You can check us out everywhere you get your podcast drip every Monday. But, of course, make sure you guys are also going to YouTube and going to Tiger Cage Media, our channel, and liking and subscribing and, of course, ringing that little bell for notifications. That way you do know whenever the hell we do come on live. Oh man, God, we're
Why
in
don't we go
December,
in-
boys.
why don't we
December
close to the-
5th.
very
Why
Let's
don't we
go
go
for-
and assess the damage?
This is for December 5th, the year of our Lord 20 and 24. Man, where has
I
the
feel
year
like it's-
gone?
Where has the time gone, boys?
I feel like they
One
just
of you
speed
boys
up
been
the
stealing
time.
time away from us.
I don't know exactly who did it, but I'm blaming somebody because it's just going way too
Well,
fast.
summer
man.
feels so slow, and then you speed up to November.
Well,
and
it's the
like
heat.
a blink of the night. Like the
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
never-
Once like
It doesn't not get warm until like 2 weeks ago.
yeah. Oh no, it's been kind of chilly around the neighborhood and chilly in the house
And warm.
So-
But I still haven't put the
long
heat
time.
on. You know, I put the heat on the other night because Laura came over, and I was just like, I need to make sure it's a little heated in case she needs to go pee. But we were hanging out in the garage anyway. But I put a little bit because it was reading like 59 in the house. I was like, all right, I'm gonna put the heat on in case she needs to pee. But I don't put the heat on unless it's like 50, 55.
dude.
Well,
which brings two things.
Through the first part of November, it was just like summer. It was warm.
Just like
When
summer.
we came back, when we got done with the hurricanes and everything,
Yeah.
I mean, it was warm for a long time.
Yeah, it really was. And then so what I do is so I normally leave the heat off this time of year until it gets to about 50, and there's a big reason for that because Benny has no choice but to come cuddle with me in bed. And he's like, I can't sleep under this bed. It's too cold. I need some heat
Does your house get pretty cold?
The house gets colder than the garage, honestly. Like if I walk in,
That's because
On a
you insulated the hell out of the ground.
I did
I was about to say.
exactly. But if I walk into the garage, let's say Friday and Saturday night, got home at 1 a.m., maybe 1:30 both nights.
You're like at a 60,
and we're at
62.
like 59, 60 outdoor feel. There is a significant difference between the temperature in the house and the temperature in that fucking garage. And the garage is still pretty decent without even needing to start a space heater. You go into pee, you're kind of cold. So I'm just saying, Dad, we did a pretty damn good job on that. Now.
But also, you know who I believe has a very good, maybe insider stock trading is, I think, Santa Claus.
Well,
Maybe he's doing something with Duke Energy.
Well, he knows when you've been
maybe-
sleeping, and
maybe
he
he
knows when you're
knows.
awake. So, I mean, why wouldn't he know like ahead
How
of
to
time?
flip
like,
profit on Duke
Yeah,
Energy. Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I get it.
I saw something about a ceramic like plug-in heater that could do a 900 square foot room and take it from 50 to 70 in 90 seconds. I saw that on an ad today.
I seen a car that takes.
And I started looking at it, but I was like, that thing might burn my whole fucking house down. Guys, they call us a Breeze Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. Like I said, it is December 5th. This one for the year of our Lord 20 and 24. Second segment here, so it only means one thing. It is time to get to celebrity birthdays. These birthdays are hard, gentlemen. Ryan is currently ahead 15 points, which is a little under Dad's regular 16 points. So we're going to go ahead and do it. Let's do it, guys.
Happy birthday! This is your birthday! It's your birthday! Yay! Happy fucking birthday!
There's no birthday party for you here.
These are tough, you guys.
Wait, if you yawn, you have to take a sip of beer.
Yep.
No, I ain't got nothing in here.
Oh, he's just taking
Well,
her
here.
easy.
Nope.
Taking her easy. Well, I'll take a sip for him.
There you go. What's the first one?
All right, slow down, Mike. Ryan, avert your eyes, you pervert. All right, celebrity birthdays tonight. A little tough towards the end. We really had to scrape the bottom of the barrel here. But first birthday, definitely a notable guy. And, Dad, I'm sorry to bring his name up after the crushing loss to Michigan on Saturday. But this guy used to wear the sleeveless sweater vest so well.
Oh, Trussell.
Oh, Jimmy Trussell?
Very happy birthday goes out to former coach for Ohio State Buckeyes, Mr. Jim Tressel. And it's going to be Ryan's turn on this one.
70 years old. That's not bad.
72.
One of you got the double bubble.
Give me that sweater vest. Are you giving away a sweater vest for the double bubble?
I didn't
Is that
plan
the
on
prize?
it.
I
didn't
vest.
plan on it, but I really should have, because if one of you hit the double bubble, you should have gotten the Ohio State sweater vest. A very happy birthday goes out to Mr. Jimmy Tressel. Dad gets it with the double bubble. He is 72 today.
Hell, the defense you just played there, Mike.
Yep. I feel like that was better than losing to Michigan, as long as Dad got the double bubble for Jim Tressel. Okay. Oh, I hope that makes it feel a little better.
Well, losing to Michigan may bring Urban Meyer back, so we'll see.
We'll see.
Urban Meyer's
This
always
next little troll.
be coming back.
This next little troll. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Could you repeat the question? And now he's turning into the third, and now he's turning into the fourth, and he's gonna punch it, and he's gonna pass this guy on the raceways.
Is this a race car
Frankie
driver?
Muniz.
He is a race car driver, but he was also little Malcolm, and Malcolm in the middle. A very happy birthday goes out to Mr. Frankie Muniz. That's what he does now. The little Malcolm from Malcolm in the Middle. Now he's a race car driver. How old is Malcolm? Frankie Muniz today?
44.
44.
I think he's your age. He's probably like 38.
You know, I'm about to be a different age, and if you would have guessed that, you would have been right on the money, because he is 39 today, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan gets the point. Frankie Muniz is 39 today. He's just a few days. He's like a week or two before me. Same age. Maybe that's why I feel like connection to Frankie Muniz.
Yeah,
anyway,
maybe.
Ryan's going to be up next on this one. All right, this one's hard. Asian comedienne, Enye. A comedienne. Asian comedienne. She had her own show on ABC like during the 90s for a minute. She's still out there trying to do stand-up. We haven't heard of her in a while. This is where the birthdays get real fucking tough. But Ryan, a very happy birthday goes out to, you got it?
Martha Stewart.
Close. Margaret Cho.
That's hard because
I would be.
She had a
I would
show.
get closer with Martha Stewart than whoever you're.
She had a
about.
show in the 90s.
Yeah, we know that, Mike.
And she, like, her mother was involved, and like different family members.
Yeah,
and
but
it was
the
about
thing is-
Asian American, like, culture
in
and
the
stuff.
90s.
In the 90s, maybe like around the time of the Drew Carey show, and she played the female lead.
So she's probably got
She
to be
still
about
does stand up
65,
today.
right? 65.
And
I'll
I'm
say.
not looking at the photo right now.
65. I don't
Well,
know.
Ryan
I have
goes
no
first.
idea.
Ryan goes
This
first.
isn't anything like towards the Asian community, but you guys look young when you're old.
Black don't
anyways.
crack, but
Asian don't Asian.
chink don't. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Asian don't change it. Is that what Adam taught you?
Black don't crack, Asian don't change it. I like that.
That's
That's
Adam's.
better than the chink
Asian
one.
don't change it.
Ryan, what do you think? Margaret Cho.
56, yeah.
I said 60.
You said 65.
Yeah.
So numbers reversed. Who's better? One of you got the double bubble.
Again.
Oh, 56?
Yeah, 56. Ryan got the double bubble.
Man, we were
Two
almost
double
on
bubbles in one episode. This next guy, Dad's going to be up first on this one. This guy played Little Nicky in the Cosby Show. Somewhere in the Cosby Show, or no, I'm sorry, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Somewhere in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, even though Phil and his wife were way older, they had a baby somewhere in that show.
No clue.
Does he
I'll
golf?
just say he's 45.
Now you might
America's
recognize
Funniest Home Video?
you will recognize him more, Dad, as he played Buckwheat in the 90s adaptation of Little Rascals the movie, where Donald Trump was in it and
I'll
Whoopi
still
Goldberg
say
was in it.
45 because I have no idea.
You're going to say 45. Ryan, what do you think?
I'm going to say he is.
Ross Bagley, by the way. Ross Bagley is his name.
I have no idea who
Happy
he
birthday.
Is, so
Dad says
45.
Dad says 45.
I'm going to say 47.
Ross Bagley, who played Buckwheat in the Little Rascals adaptation in the 90s, also was in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Ross Bagley is actually 36, so Dad gets the point. All right. Like I said, they're terrible. Last birthday we have up for you. Ryan's up first.
Terrible.
Ryan's up first.
They're terrible guesses.
Dad might remember this guy for playing in the 80s for the Raiders. He won 2 Super Bowl championships for them as
the
the
linebacker?
quarterback.
Oh.
As the quarterback. in the
Kenny
80s.
Stabler.
He won 2 quarterbacks for the
Jameis Winston.
Raiders in the 80s. He suffered an injury which got him replaced, and he is still a prominent guy, in the community, I guess. Like I said, these aren't easy. Very happy birthday goes out to Mr. Jim Plunkett.
He was before Kenny Stabler. He was after Kenny Stabler, I think.
56.
No, he's at least 78.
One of you is $1 off.
Me, he's 77 then.
Oh, Dad gets it. He is 70. Jim Plunkett is 77 today.
So he kind of on that gets the double?
No double there.
Yay! Happy fucking birthday!
Wait a minute, there's no birthday party for you here.
Yeah, but he said at least, so he could just
No, he
put the Gator sign.
He hit the double
sign on
bubble.
No, I didn't hit the double bubble. I said 78.
Yeah,
And then you were like, I was closer. I was like, okay.
And you could have said 79, but you said 77. Something
well, because I just wanted to check.
No, we're not going to give you the double bubble. Don't worry, we're not going to cheat. Yeah, exactly.
That's why I told Ryan I only get
before
one.
we get out of here for the break, for the halftime break, I just have to say,
OTW. Oh,
put your AirPods in. Why
they are.
Okay.
He's disarmed. Look at him.
Put your hands down by your waist,
Sir,
where we can see them. That seems counterintuitive.
What was I? I was listening to something the other day, and they go,
he's good. He's
have
good
you
to
ever,
go, right?
Have you ever run across the street and fall in the middle of the street? And I was like,
Here are 3 things to avoid.
I only really
Do not look
fall.
directly into the eye of the cop that sees you fall. That's number 1.
And don't be in Nashville. That's number 2.
I just heard that or read that in the Smart News in the last 2 days.
You said red.
And
At the Red House, where black people and white people buy furniture.
And Rosa Parks, too.
And Rosa Parks, too. All right, yeah, so real quick before we get out of here with the commercial break, I have a guy that's trying to...
Everyone has a guy.
I got a guy that's... it's nothing we've talked about yet on the podcast, but I might have a future potential roommate, and he's on his way. He's been on vacation. He says he's from...
Jet lagged as shit.
He says he's from Wisconsin.
Jesus Christ, how long does it take to get
He says he's from
China?
Wisconsin. He said, "Look, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna." He said he's gonna rent.
I'm gonna hit all the things that you not want to do,
I'm
right?
gonna, I'm gonna go into Ellis Island and I want to look at the Empire
No,
State.
so here's what he told me in the letter. He said, he said, how long can you wait on a roommate? I said, I'm looking first of the year for a new roommate. And he goes, okay, well, I have a little traveling I have to do. And he's from Wisconsin, but
and he uses a cane, right?
he's been
Under one
talking.
arm.
He's been talking to me and just kind of keeping me updated on when he might come. And trust me, I don't know this guy from Adam yet. Okay, so I need to interview him and make sure he's good enough.
What's his name?
His name's Brewski, which I like the name already. But
he must be European, yeah.
And I don't know if you want to.
well, no, he's from Minnesota, or
the Ukraine.
he's from Wisconsin. He's from Wisconsin, and but he's like, look, that sounds great. He replied to me an email. I put up a Craigslist post searching for a roommate, and he said, sounds good. I like your style. I like the fact that there's a bar in the garage. This all is checking out really well. He seems like a really nice guy. We've been emailing back and forth. But he said, I'm not really looking for anything until like January 1st. And I said, that's fine. I can wait, another month. And he's like, okay. And I just thought it was kind of like a deal with him, like with the current agreement of his apartment status. Turns out he actually moved out of his apartment like a month ago. And he's been jet setting around the world. And he's been sending me photos and all sorts of shit on his travels. And this guy's literally... So he sent me a photo like a week ago, and he's in Thailand. which I've never been to Thailand, but it seems crazy.
Heard it's nice.
Just from what I'm seeing in the background photos. Then he starts sending me photos of him in China, and I'm like, all right, okay, we're good. You know, I don't need to see all your photos of your trip. I get it. We'll talk about it, you know, when you get here, and that might be a good part of the are you good enough to be my roommate? You know, we can interview him on his travels. The next thing I know, he's in Jamaica.
kind of going
and I'm
backwards.
I'm like, it seems like we're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back at this point, because you were in Thailand, and then you were in China, and now you're in Jamaica.
Let me ask.
And then it says on your ticket, it says Jamaica to New York.
Did he send you like an Amscott money order?
He's been keeping me abreast of his travels. So he's in Jamaica, and it says a New York order, and I'm like, okay. The next text he shows me he's in Queens.
I've been there. I know how it goes.
He's just like, and I'm like, King of Queens is the only reference I have. This show, you know what I mean, with Leah and what's his face, Kevin.
Kevin James.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, so now he's in Queens.
Right at the spot they filmed from.
Today around 6 a.m. he got into Ybor.
Oh, this dude is looking for cigars. He
didn't even take a van. He took a boat from New York down to Queens down to Ybor.
He probably took the Greyhound.
I think he might have taken a boat, because if he went from Queens down to Ybor and it took about a day,
Shrimping.
he went shrimping
he
on a
was
boat, and he went from Queens and traveled down to fucking Ybor, and now he's at the post office in Ybor right now. I don't know what he's doing there.
What is it? I want to figure out the backstory.
I'm trying to figure out the backstory, but like, he is doing all of this to come to my house and interview for a chance to be my new roommate, and I don't know this guy.
Show.
Like I said, from Adam, I don't know this guy. His name's Brewski. But like, watching his adventure, like, okay, it would have been way quicker if you just would have driven down here from Kenosha, Wisconsin, I believe is where he's from. It would have been way quicker if you just drove down from Wisconsin. Why did you fly out to Thailand, and then to China, and then to Jamaica, and then to Queens, New York, and then probably boat your way to
Well, the new administration.
I think that, you know, I think I mentioned to you, I was like, I think this has something to do with Trump.
Yeah, he could be part of the
Look,
United
nobody's
Nations.
gonna.
He could be our next representative for the United Nations, or at least, you know.
But I'm excited to meet him because he
Ready.
seems like a really nice guy, and I could use the extra income around the house, and I could use the extra help. You know, I have some trees that still need to be cut down, and some weeds that need to be cut and pulled, and
Weeds that need to be smoked.
you know, it's weird that it's a tough job for one guy to be a homeowner. So this guy, I mean, he's from Wisconsin. He said he's a huge Jordan Love fan, huge Packers fan, and so I'm like, okay, we can at least watch football. I like watching the Pack, you know, go Pack, go. And but the dude's just been jet setting
I can't meet
his whole way to just come and finally fucking sit down and interview with me. I'm over it.
I can't wait to meet him.
I can't wait to meet him either. But I mean, holy,
Learn
that's
about
a,
his
that's
travels.
a lot of stops.
Looks
Yeah.
like he's kind of on like a treasure hunt also, like all the destinations that
Well,
you just mentioned.
Hopefully he brings me a gift. Now, you got a guy who claims he's going to be your new roommate. He's traveled all over the world in the past week, and he comes. Do you get upset if he doesn't bring a gift, like a welcome gift or something, like for the interview process? Like,
I don't know. I mean, I remember when Mom and
I feel
Dad,
like he should bring me some trinket
I
from his
remember
travels.
when Mom and Dad went to Vegas, they did bring back like a souvenir. Whenever Mom and Dad whenever they traveled, it was the cheapest they could ever fly.
And they don't
because of
travel
under my
a lot.
administration.
They don't travel a lot.
But they would always like bring back like a gift, I think. So I think that's just like something that you should do. And especially if he's trying to like be your new roommate, that's a great gesture.
I'm gonna be
when you're trying to win a financial deal with the Japanese, you gift him something.
I was expecting someone to help me with December rent, and now I'm just depending on January rent. But we'll see how it goes. But he's on his way.
Who knows? Maybe you're going to get a little soft spot and you're going to have like a beautiful spread for him when he gets here. Who knows?
Guys, we'll be right back. We're going to take a quick little break.
Dad, you're a little silent over there.
Ryan has guessed that business.
And I don't think Dad will be able to guess this business. But maybe if you put your thinking cowboy hat on, you might be able to.
As opposed to the cowboy hat he's already wearing. He has a different cowboy hat that is his thinking
what kind
cowboy
of clues
hat.
Are you going to give?
Don't you worry, Mike. I was going to buy him at one point.
You're going to see it when we come back, buddy.
Consonants.
Guys, they call us a breeze. We'll be right back after this break. Don't go anywhere.
It's a great
So we got to guess the manufacturer or the
business.
Say if they make Band-Aids, Johnson & Johnson.
Exactly.
Like that.
And we'll be right back with that.
Oh, you just
Bye.
ruined it.
You may find yourself living in a shotgun shack, and you may find yourself in another part of the world, and you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile, and you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife, and you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. And you may ask yourself, how do I work this? And you may ask yourself, where is that large automobile? And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful house. And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful wife. Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by.
Guys, welcome back in. They call us the breeze. That's
I got a
Bravo,
question.
Romeo, Echo, Sierra. Sitting up here live in the Tiger Cage, episode 176. This one for December 5th, the year of our Lord 2024. Make sure you guys are going to tigercagemedia.com. And, of course, subscribing to our page on YouTube, our channel, Tiger Cage Media, and ringing that little bell for notifications.
Ding, ding, ding,
But that
ding.
reminds you, Dad, what does that remind you?
That reminds me, I got a question.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
happened to scratches on the front of your car?
I mean, it used to be white, but now it's model black.
Once in a lifetime, baby.
That's right. Auto. The Breeze Auto Detail Service.
Yeah. It's
Right.
kind of a silo
You park
of
it, we'll spark it.
During the Christmas season, you just park your car, get
You
out.
park it, we'll spark it.
Elves,
Magic elves.
little
Guys.
magic elves, squirrels go out there and
Well, we hope you guys have had as much fun as we have. For every one of you out there that's listening, there's 1,000 that aren't, so tell your friends. And, guys, we have a very special Ryan has
question.
a Guess That Business. God, it's been months and years and years and months, but we're going to finally do some Guess That Business. And if you guys don't remember how this works, we basically Ryan comes in. And he's like, okay, I have a business in mind, which I love. I just love it. And he's trying to quiz Dad and I.
The history of a business.
And he's going to give us clues. He's going to do things, not to us, but he's going to do things. He's going to give us clues and try to figure out, we're going to try to figure out exactly what business that is. And I'm only stalling because I'm trying to get his intro up here.
I got Detroit. I got Steelers.
Oh, that's football picks. That's a different thing. No, that's different. That's totally different. I'm trying to guess that business. I can't find. Wait. I can't find it. Okay. All right. So Ryan I'll put it in post.
Yeah.
We'll do it right here.
Yeah. Figure that out in post.
Hey, what's your business, Jack? Something like that. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, business, ethics. What's your business, Jack? And then it goes. And then Ryan goes, this is the business. Right now. Let's do it. All right, guess this business. Here we go.
Wait. Did you hear it?
Nicotine.
Wait.
It smells like strawberry
Reynolds
shortcake.
and Reynolds.
Wait, hang on.
It smells like strawberry shortcake.
hang on.
Ryan's doing his what's it called? What's the thing? What's the exact vape that you're piping on right now? Oh my God, he's gonna blow
It's
up
a
big.
tutor. It's called Raz.
Raz. Ryan, the official sponsor for
I
Raz.
feel lightheaded all of a sudden.
All right, so Ryan's got guess this business.
All right, boys,
I think we're
are you
in.
ready? You ready?
Let's go.
You ready?
I think
Ready?
I'm good. I think I'm good.
Company was founded by two gentlemen in 1892.
Orville and Wilbur Wright.
Nope.
I like that you ripped right out of the gate with a guess, though. I like that. I like that energy.
Yeah, that was great. That's weird. It picks up on that.
I mean,
That might be bad. That might be super bad.
That was probably about the right time, right? That
which
they did
began. The company began as a small ordering catalog company.
Sears and Roebuck.
Their first catalog offered watches, diamonds, and jewelry.
Oh God. Oh God.
J.C. Penney.
That might be closer.
That's not it.
Not Macy's.
International Diamond.
IDC.
Yeah.
No, not Macy's. Keep going.
Tiffany's.
By 1894, the catalog grew to 322 pages, including new items such as sporting goods and automobiles.
Montgomery Ward's.
No.
Sears Roebuck.
No.
No.
Montgomery Ward's was way more electronic. They came. Huh?
Louder is what the producer said.
She said, "Well, yeah, I just."
So we got Montgomery Ward, Sears Roebuck, Kmart out of them.
I think she was talking about you. So, and I just tilted the mic. So I think we're good.
By 1896, the catalog started to feature dolls and groceries.
Oh shit. I'm thinking of like a New York storefront.
Macy's?
No, I already
It's
said
not
Macy's.
Macy's.
But it had groceries.
It's not Kmart.
It had groceries too.
Kresge's.
Maybe not New York.
All right,
then.
let's skip ahead a little bit.
Kroger's.
Let's skip ahead a little
No,
bit.
that's grocery store.
It is a grocery store, is what he
I
said.
know.
All right, let's skip ahead.
Skip ahead. In the 1980s, they started to diversify their portfolio into non-retail entities such as Caldwell Banker.
Lions Foods stores? Lions Food stores.
1984, launched Prodigy, the company.
Like the band?
as a
It's a fire starter. It's a fire starter. Ha. It's like the Prodigy of the band.
Nope. Well, I mean, maybe. But in the 80s, they did 84, launch Prodigy, Inventure,
The band.
Inventure with IBM, and introduced Discover credit card.
Shit. Chase?
Nope.
There's a lot of
City?
Citibank?
They weren't a retailer.
Oh,
They were just bankers.
Walmart.
Well, Woolworths.
Walmart took over this company in the 1990s
He already had that answer for you, dude. Walmart took over this company
because
in the
a lot of
1980s.
people got distracted
Idiot.
in the 80s because they weren't focused on their retail core. And 1990s.
Sears.
Okay, I'm going to give you one more, and you might not be able to get it, but
This might be the first Guess This Business we've never gotten.
when they IPO'd from Goldman Sachs back in 1906, one of the names was Roebuck.
That says Sears Roebuck.
You had it
Company.
off the first get, buddy.
Well, what I did.
I know, but I had to keep going on with the segment.
So he was talking about Sears only.
No, I said
And
Sears
Dad said
Roebuck
Sears
and
and
Company.
Yep,
right
that's
off the
exactly
bat.
who it was.
But Ryan,
He guessed on the first,
so Ryan, in
he
order,
wanted
no,
to keep
listen,
it
no,
going.
listen,
I
no,
get it,
listen,
I
no,
get it.
listen.
And then
in order to
Kmart-
save the bit, Ryan said that is not the correct answer because you said and Roebuck.
Yep.
And he said
Well, Sears
it's
Roebuck and
only
Company.
Sears.
No,
so
I
Ryan,
said Sears Roebuck.
in order to make the bit an extra 3.5 minutes longer, he
Just
said,
like Stairway in Heaven.
"Nope, we're gonna wait till they just guess."
Everything.
Sears, ladies
it
and
is
gentlemen.
Sears, absolutely. And Kmart actually
We
did
got
end
it.
up buying them in 2005 as
Well,
a merger because
and-
they were
Yep,
bigger than
they
Sears.
They did, and now they're all defunct.
Well, there's still like maybe
One or two
100
Kmarts.
Sears left too, and
Well-
Kmart's.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, most
Which
Sears
I
Roebuck.
could not believe that Jeff
I mean,
Bezos hasn't like
and-
snapped them up.
That's that
Sears
business. Good
Roebuck,
job,
I mean,
man.
it goes back to the
job.
Sears Tower in Chicago.
So
mean,
I
an
actually
old-
have the first retail company was started in Chicago, and think skyscrapers, and it's Sears,
Sears
Tower.
Tower. I mean,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
the
Good
tallest for a
job.
long
Good job,
time.
Dad.
Hey, great job, guys.
Good job.
Once again.
You literally, I was like, that reminded me of like when I used to,
God, they
when
got
I used to
loud. They
cheat
got
on a
louder.
test, and like the teacher would call me right now. I didn't like that, but that wasn't bad. I mean, that's pretty good.
Well, thank you for that.
Trivia
and
for you
Ryan,
guys out there.
So little peek behind the curtains, if I may, Ryan, if you're okay with that.
Sure.
I said to Ryan, you got to come up with like a, because I was going to tell him do a tune in, tune out Christmas songs, and I was like, wait, too early. Wait, just a little bit too early. So let's get the old school Guess That Business in. But in 2 weeks from now, I think, it's going to be my birthday, my 39th birthday, December 19th. We will be here live in the Tiger Cage on a Thursday.
Oh, is that on Thursday?
Yep. This year. So I will be here on my...
I won't be here. I got to go to the birthday party.
So I'll be here on my 39th birthday, and I was like, maybe I'll save the tune in, tune out, and Ryan can do some Christmas songs for us.
Yeah.
We can see if we do the tune in, tune out.
And
Christmas
the tricky
songs.
part about it is you're gonna have to guess what version
Oh.
of the Christmas song.
Can I tell you right now? Like, while I was walking through the mall today, and I was buying my Old Navy jeans and doing my thing,
Sampling the Chick-fil-A.
I randomly just thought to myself, I was like, God damn, how old are you right now? You're still going to Old Navy to buy jeans, and then for some reason,
You're drawn into the music to a store.
I took her out. Started playing in my head. I was like, what's my age again? And then I wrote down in my little notepad, I was like, make sure you play What's My Age Again as
Let
an
me guess,
intro.
you went into Old Navy. It's like, I have a blue.
Oh, it was all. I tried on 3 pairs of jeans in the dressing room, and it was
might
all
buy
Christmas music. All Christmas
Did you
music.
come out and ask the lady, does this make me look fat?
No, your
baby,
your face makes
Does
you look
these
fat, sir.
jeans make me look skinny?
Do I still look hip and young? But anyway, guys, it's time for our week 14 picks
Football
of
picks.
the NFL.
Wait. I have a backup on the business. Guess this business.
Okay.
3 podcasters.
Tiger Cage Media.
No. Detail body cars with paint acrylic.
Exhibit.
Pet Boys.
Pet Boys, got it. All right, guys, it is time for our Week 14 picks for the NFL. So let's fucking do it. I will never stop being proud of that theme song. I hope you understand. I will never stop being proud of that theme song. I'm going to let that shit ring like the Liberty Bell
You did a
every
good job.
fucking week.
Better be in Pennsylvania.
Like, ladies and gentlemen, if I have to reiterate, I selfishly, I did that shit. That was me, just playing keyboards. I played all that shit on keyboard. And, of course, you can hear I'm playing bass and actual guitar on that. But all the horns and all the drums.
You really play guitar on that?
Yeah.
Huh.
But I'm not bragging about myself. I'm
doing
just saying.
Ryan, I'm doing the little wee-wees by myself.
Tom Morello's.
Like, I'm doing them.
You're
and I
in the
based
Morello
it,
scale?
too. I based it. Now, I tracked the drums, and I did all the fucking organs and the horns and everything else. But, yeah. Guys, it's
time to go to the football.
It's week 14. God, we are, like, almost done with this season. You guys are so tired of it out there. Everybody I have heard from so many people punch me in the face as I walk down the street and they're like, "We're tired of segment 4. We're tired of segment 4. We don't want to hear your fucking football picks anymore." And we're like, "Yeah, but
You're gonna.
So it's time for week 14. Guys, first game we have before you tonight. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the Lightning on one TV and I'm going to have this game on an hour after the Lightning start, an hour after that puck drop. I'm going to have a kickoff at Lions Stadium. My new roommate, apparently, as he travels slowly to me from Ybor. He's in Ybor right now. I don't know. I honestly, I have an alarm set up to where I can wake up around like midnight, because what if he's like just partying in Ybor and he shows up at 3 a.m.? You know what I mean?
That's generally how it happens.
So I just want to be there. But his favorite team, the Green Bay Packers, they are at Detroit Lions tonight. Oh, God.
Lions.
No
No doubt.
Lions.
Go Pack.
I was about to go Pack.
No.
Go Pack.
I was teetering.
Go Pack. The Bucs can't be the only ones that beat them this season, and I think Pack has it in them. Pack's better than Vikings, and
That could be a good upset, I think.
Pack's better than Vikings, and Vikings are way better than the Bears. I think as far as the NFC North is concerned.
Take the under.
So what do you think about the Jets-Dolphins game?
Well, let's go to the next one. How about the Browns at the Steelers?
Well, I'm definitely taking the Steelers.
Yeah, I got Steelers. Yep, we're all
So,
in
I don't know
agreement there.
Yeah,
yep,
mine
for
are
sure.
in different order than yours.
But if you want to talk grit, let's think about Saints going into Giants territory.
I'm taking the Saints.
When they go marching in.
Yeah, they're marching in. They're marching in this week.
They're only 4-9.
The Giants suck, dude.
I know they do.
So we're going Saints.
And they just got rid of
unanimously.
How do
2
you
weeks
guys
ago?
feel about the Vikings?
Don't get ahead of my list. How about the Jets at the Miami Dolphins?
I'm going for the Dolphins to win.
You could say Jets because they're in warm weather all of a sudden, warmer weather anyway. But Dad's going Dolphins. Ryan, what are you thinking?
That whole organization is messed up.
Who knows with those two teams, really?
Are we going Dolphins?
I'm going Finkel.
We're all Ray Finkel on that one. Yep.
What do you
all
guys
Dolphins.
You guys going Dolphins?
Everyone's going Dolphins on that game.
I just don't know Aaron Rodgers and those guys. It doesn't
It's
seem
just
like
nothing is making sense for the Jets right now. Nothing. Like I know the Bucs are a ragtag team, but
and then
like
2 weeks later they fired the general manager.
Aaron
Rodgers so I'm like, am I the coach now or what?
Who?
This is his legacy.
He might think he's the GM. He probably doesn't even know.
I should have retired in Green Bay.
All right, here we go. Next
What
game
the
up,
fuck's
we've
going
got
on?
the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Did you order enough of that Gatorade for the
Jacksonville
practice?
Jags at the Tennessee Titans.
Well, Trevor Lawrence took a very nasty hit, so he is going to be out. And
I don't care about that
Titans.
because they sucked anyway. But I was taking the Titans.
I did not know about the injury, and I have to be.
got fucking.
I have to be fair. I have to be fair.
He's gonna have to surgery from.
I have to be fair to what I picked, and I already picked the Jaguars, so I have Jaguars on that game.
Trevor Lawrence is going to have to get.
We'll see.
He's going to get.
I'll give you some
surgery.
side action on that.
You
Okay.
didn't see that hit?
Next
you
game
not
up,
watch
we
that
got the
game?
Birds.
Hey,
Not
Did
the
you not
Birds.
watch that
Hey,
game?
come here. Excuse me. We have the Falcons at the Vikings. At the Vikings.
the Vikings for sure.
You got Vikings for sure.
I mean, Trevor
Ryan.
Lawrence took a head-on
Vikings.
Got
hit
it.
with an elbow.
Yeah.
if you never saw it.
No, it was
And I already picked Jags before I could do anything about it. But I also have Vikings, so that's unanimous. We have Vikings. All right, how about the Panthers at the Eagles?
Fly like an eagle.
I mean, they're in their home. They're in their barn. Yeah, that's going to
Fly
be dumb.
like an
That's going to be
eagle.
dumb if the
Panther
fucking
ain't no
Falcons beat
catching
them.
me.
And
Yeah.
who
Kirk
wrote,
Cousins, you're going down this
who
week,
wrote that
buddy.
song, by the way?
I haven't.
Nope, you're
Steve
there.
Miller Band.
Yeah, he's got it, ladies and gentlemen. He's got it.
Steve
I
Martin.
still
band.
have some brain cells left. I had the 8-track
You
tape.
just proved it, buddy.
Steve Martin.
All right, very, very, very important game.
Steve Martin.
We have the LA Raiders in our barn. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Come on, bro.
I'm taking the Bucs all the way.
I'm coming over Sunday just because I know this is going to be a fucking ass beating, and I want to be there with you and watch it. I got the Bucs too. Let's go. Let's go.
Now, not until the fourth quarter.
No,
Yeah, we won't do shit.
third quarter.
Yeah, it will be down
No.
21.
We'll be up at halftime.
Just enough to
No.
make your sphincter tight.
We'll be down 21. Yeah, just enough for me and Netta.
We'll be up by 14 at halftime.
And this will be the first game in 2 games that I've actually get to pay attention. Okay, here we go. Birds versus Birds. We got
Cardinals.
the Seattle Seahawks at the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
My assistant wrote down Seahawks, like HAWLK.
I mean, they won last
but
week.
that's who I'm going with.
They won last week.
I'm going with Seattle.
Yeah, I got Cardinals too, so Ryan's on his own island on that one. All right. How about the Bears over there in San Francisco, the Golden?
I'm curious.
Niners.
I got Niners.
I got the Bears.
Oh, shit. All right. Okay, Ryan's on his own island again. To back there. All right. You got the Bills at St. Louis Rams.
The only thing the Rams.
LA Rams. Am I still doing
The only
that wrong?
thing the only chance the
do that
Rams
every
would
week.
have against the Bills is breaking a table out. In
I
the
call them
parking
St.
lot.
Louis every fucking week. Do you notice that? Do you notice that?
I got
call
the
them St.
Bills.
Louis.
Bills.
Bills.
Yeah, we're all in
The
agreement
only
on
thing
that
Rams
one.
breaking is a table out in the parking lot during the pregame.
Just bucking. All right. I mean, this could happen in a world.
I know, and I thought about circling
but-
the Chiefs,
And we all.
but I'm going with I'm going with the
You're going with Chargers?
I'm going with the Chiefs.
You're going with Chiefs.
I was gonna circle-
Yeah. I'm
I
going
was-
Chiefs too.
I was going to circle the Chargers because I was like, man, last week
It could happen.
They could happen.
I got
But we're all
I
going
mean, what's
Chiefs.
the chances?
But we're all going to fucking
what's
play
the
it safe.
chances of the Chiefs going 16-1?
I love how you already knew where I
else is
was
gonna
going
beat
before
them.
I went there.
Somebody else is going to beat them. It might be these guys. They're 9-4.
Yeah.
They're not bad.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Chefs.
And the Chiefs, I know.
Yeah, I'm
And
going
the-
with the Kansas City Chiefs
And the
too.
Chiefs aren't as dominant as they were 2 years ago, I'll say, or even last year. Maybe.
Well, they kind of suck like this
well,
year.
they're
but-
winning.
No, but they kind of suck like.
Well,
it's
they're not.
the-
That's why I said they're winning. They're just not.
They're not
dominating.
executing
They're
correctly.
not dominating teams.
They're not executing
so
correctly.
If there's an upset,
All right, last
if there's
Monday
an
night.
upset, it's Chargers at the Chiefs. But I took the Chiefs.
Well, you don't have it on your list, but you're going to pick it right here in the nude. We have Bengals at the Cowboys.
I'm taking the Bengals.
You're taking the Bengals.
I'm going Cowboys.
I got the boys too. That's it, guys. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We really appreciate it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this show as much as we have. We're going to go hang out and then make sure you guys are tuning in this Sunday, obviously, the big game. We're going to beat the shit out of the Raiders. And then, of course, tonight, if you're watching live, just make sure you check out that Lightning game tonight. We're going to play, should be a pretty easy W against the San Jose Sharks. We did some filming today, so that only means one thing. Make sure you go out to Tiger Cage Media on YouTube and subscribe and like and ring that little bell for notifications.
Ding, 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 ding.
That way you know when we come on live or post a new video, which we're probably going to have a new video within the next week or two. So, we love you guys. Thank you so much.
Or maybe next March.
Well, it could be next week. It could be next March.
Who knows?
2025, 2024, who knows? We're trying to get something in on the belt.
We're doing Battle of the Directors, Recheck Brothers edition.
Yeah, actually, so
this may take.
All right, we're gonna lift the
forever.
skirt just a little bit, but Ryan and I, we filmed something today, and that's what we're not gonna tell you what it is yet, but we filmed a lot of shots today, and I'm gonna give Ryan the same exact material that I have, and we're gonna do a little film off, and we're gonna see who cuts the better commercial out of what we have.
And the loser dies.
And the loser, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
a
a bullet in the kneecap. Let's be real. But in my case, I probably will die with a bullet in the kneecap. Yeah. Because I'll just bleed out, and my iron's not that high. Guys, they call us the Breeze.
That's ironic.
We love you. We love you guys. We'll see you next week for episode 177. Don't go anywhere. Tell your friends. We love you. Good night, everybody.
Later.
Love you. Bye.